All right, great day, great day. How everybody doing today? This is your boy, Coach Will, Mr. Will&Passion, with Mr. Will involved himself. Hope everybody having a blessed day today. Hope everybody making the most of their day. Today is Thursday night football, so if y'all don't have anything to do tonight, man, y'all come out there and support us tonight. Here at Washington, we are playing Sterlington. This will be podcast 4, so I'm just going to talk about a little bit about it. This will be podcast 4, episode 4, with Will&Passion. Will involve. Got another episode, as you can see that we're back. Episode 4 will be basically about education system and about mental health. The education system and mental health. Basically what I want to start off by saying, let's just go ahead and be honest, let's be real. The school system is turning into a business. It's hurting our kids, it's hurting our parents, it's hurting our teachers, it's hurting our leaders, it's basically hurting the whole world. Budget cuts, overworking teachers, and a focus of profit over students' needs are driving education into the wrong direction. Right? I really feel like we're driving education to the wrong direction right now. We're basically just trying to dumb things down. Our kids need more than just grade. They need to learn how to do life skills. I think that's what we struggle at right now. And me as a human being, I feel like that's one thing that I struggle at 33 years old. Is certain things as life skills that I struggle with. They need more life skills, emotional support, and a system that nurtures their growth and potential. It's time that we address these issues head on and push for change. We got to find a real, true change. This episode, we'll be breaking down basically how the system is affecting teachers, kids, mental health, and making the next generation feel weaker, less prepared. Main thing, also making them feel dumber. All right, we are dumbing down a lot of things. A lot of kids can't write and read. We struggle with those things, man, and it's sad. And I'm a high school coach, and I see a lot of kids that can't read, can't write. It's a lot of things they just can't do that they need to do or should have learned when they was like in at least a 5th grade, just to be honest. And just trying to find real solutions, incorporating maybe social media, meditation, because I'm big on meditation, yoga, and mindful practice in school to help build connections, relentless, just being tough, being hard, fighting through adversity, and then also just having that focus. So I just feel like we need to put those things into school just to help the kids out, and maybe even certain teachers, because teachers have mental breakdowns too, even being at the school. All right, it's actually time to find a real change, guys. It's basically what my podcast is going to be about: mental health and the education system. We need to find a way to make a change and to make this world aware of what's really going on. But y'all have a blessed day today. I will have more coming up. I'll see y'all guys. Yes, sir. Yes, Lord. I let go. Be great. Don't let nobody stop you. Always be you. I'll see you guys. All right, guys, let's go on and get started. Let's go ahead and start talking about it. Let's go ahead and just talk about the educational system and also mental health. I'm just going to tell you a little bit of my opinion and what I think what's going on right now and how we probably can make a big change, all right? Currently and probably in the past, but I just feel like right now, since I am in the system, coaching the system and teaching in the system, I feel like the educational system is placing too much pressure on both the teachers and also the students, and it's also affecting their mental health, right, in a significant way. I really feel that way. Teachers and coaches are overworked, unpaid, and often lack the resources to provide the support their students really need. That part right there, I really do agree on. We don't have enough time, we don't have enough resources, we don't make enough to actually try to pour out as much as we want to these kids. This leads to us being burned out. This leads to us being frustrated. This leads to us declining the ability to actually lead the kid and teach the kid to be a great human being. It's hard. It's hard to do that, all right? When you don't have that energy, when you are just tired mentally, physically, spiritually. You can't pour into somebody else's cup when your cup is empty. All right, so that's one thing that we gotta understand. The educational system and mental health is one on one. We gotta find a way to put those things together, all right, and find a way to make it work. Now, I also feel like it's a disconnect between the parents and the people on staff. It's a disconnect. It's a very big disconnect. And I was raised by older parents. I'm not gonna lie, my parents are 74 and 75 years old. I'm 33 now, so they had me at a late age. So they taught me all the old school discipline, All right, they was very big on discipline, big on yes sir, yes ma'am, how you treat others and things like that. And I think that's where the disconnect comes with the parents and also the staff. I don't think we on the same page when it comes to a lot of stuff. You got to be on the same page. One thing I do remember, my dad used to always tell me, it takes a village to raise a child. So the kids should be getting disciplined at home first. When he's not at home and when he's out there in the street hanging out with his friends, and thirdly, when he comes to the school, he still should be getting those same discipline. It takes a village to raise a child, and I really stand by that. Just to continue, I just feel like for the students, the system forces more of them to do good on standardized tests instead of just like real world skills, like real world life skills they need to learn that's going to make them succeed in life, or being creative, or having that open mind, and being able to control your emotions, being emotional, intelligent, being able to know when it's time to calm down, don't get angry, don't react off this, don't react off that. So I really feel like those are the skills that we need to start doing a better job at in teaching these kids, teaching these students, because these are the things that they really need. All right, but at the same time, I always feel like it's constant pressure on those kids to perform a certain way to get that A. I mean, that's the goal. You want to be perfect. You want to have an A. You don't want to have a B. You don't have a C. You want to have great grades. And I just feel like that's hurting the kids right now. Now, I definitely do testing them on things that's not going to really help them in the real world. That's just my opinion. I feel like the system is outdated, leaving them feel less prepared when it comes to life's challenges. Right? When things get hard in life, they don't know how to handle them because they never really been taught those things. All right? And I think that's what we have to do as a system. We have to do a better job of teaching them life skills. They need those life skills. It's creating a generation to feel weaker. All right? Make them feel just very weak, not mentally strong, unable to actually think. I mean, unable to be open-minded, unable to be creative, all right? Because they just one-track minded, all right? We have to get out of that. And instead of fostering independent thinkers, we got to stop doing this. We got to get open-minded, free-minded thinkers. The system, I really feel like the system is dumbing down the students. It really is dumbing down the students. The whole world, I just feel like it's being dumbed down, from the music, from the stuff that we watch on TV, all these things. And I feel like we got to do a better job of teaching them to follow the rules rather than questioning. I just feel like we want them to question. All right, we want them to have those open minds, all right, because we want those people to be free thinkers. We want those guys to be leaders when they get into the real world. So yes, we want them to be able to ask questions when they come to certain things. All right, you know how some people feel some type of way when you question them, but the only reason the kid is questioning them is because they don't know. They want to get a better understanding, and it's your job as the teacher to teach them, all right, so they can understand. All right. Next thing, I really feel like the mental strain on both the teachers and the students is leading to a higher stress rate, a higher stress level. All right, anxiety. Anxiety is one thing that a lot of people face. I even faced that probably my second year when I was coaching. Anxiety and lack of confidence in their abilities, and that's just not even just in the kids. That's in the teachers too. All right. I feel like since it's so much stress level, this is so stressful. Like I said, it's hard for you to perform. You get anxiety. You don't even talk with confidence anymore. You don't walk with confidence anymore. You don't teach with confidence anymore because you are so drained. And now, this is just my opinion. And to turn this around, I feel like we need to incorporate mindfulness practice, all right, for teachers and students. Mindfulness practice like meditation, all right, yoga, into the classroom so they can have a stronger focus. All right, so they can have a stronger focus and learn how to work through things when things get tough. All right, working on those life skills, working on their mental health support. We have to do better when it comes to those things. Y'all know, but I think this is probably going to end up being nationwide, but I know for statewide right now, you can't have your phone. All right, I feel like we got to find out a way to connect with these kids. I feel like we need to incorporate social media. I already said yoga, meditation also, and mindful practice into the school to offer real solutions to improve the student mental health. All right, focus while helping them build meaningful connections. All right, that's what I think it's all about. That's where it starts from, and I really feel that way. You want to build those meaningful connections to try to lead these kids to be better human beings. All right, learning how to be better human beings when it comes to all together. All right. social media for the positive. All right, this is the positive way that you can use social media. Instead of banning social media, students can use it as a tool and connect for education. There's so many ways that you can use it as a social connection too. Teaching students how to be responsible online and building positive communities and using social platforms for learning can help them create healthy digital habits, improve their communication skills. They can also network and help peers support networks. Like, I really feel that way. All right. Number 2, meditation for stress relief. I really feel like the focus of it to help. Regular meditation in school can help reduce the stress, the anxiety by allowing students and teachers to center themselves. Center yourself in quietness. Focus on your breathing and just let everything flow. I just feel like we need to add that in the school. And whatever flow, you can write it down. Whatever flow, you can talk about it in the class. But I really feel like meditation is a good thing that we need to use in the school system. But that's just my opinion. I'm just a paraprofessional, y'all. All right, even just a few minutes a day can improve your focus, your emotional level, and also overall well-being, creating a more grounded learning environment. And I really feel that way. Next thing, I feel like yoga, some type of physical movement. As long as you're working out, stretching, yoga, I feel like all that builds that physical flexibility and strength while enhancing mental strength. I just feel like that's something that we need to use. I feel like physical, mental, and spiritual, all that plays together. It teaches students and teachers how to be present, work through hard times, tense times, and approach challenges with a calm mindset. I really feel like we need to add that in school, and I think that would be a great way to boost those mental, that mental, all right, where you're not so weak, where you're not so mentally weak. That's basically what I'm trying to get to. All right? Learning ways to control your emotions and learning how to work through things. And the last thing, I feel like mindfulness for mindfulness for emotional intelligence. I really feel like mindfulness practice teach students and educators how to be aware of their thoughts and emotions without being overwhelmed by them. That's a word right there. This builds emotional intelligence, self-awareness, and empathy, which are very key for creating positive relationships in environments around you, and definitely being able to find your way through those life challenges that you go through each and every day. So that's basically just my take on that. Like I said, this is all my opinion. I just feel like together all these practices will help the mental health and help the student become more focused, connected, and prepared for the real world. And also it will help the teachers to basically not be as stressed, not as tense, so they can be more relaxed and be able to do their job at the fullest. All right. Once again, this is just my opinion. If y'all guys want to comment, if y'all have anything that y'all want to say, man, don't be afraid, man. Comment, say what you got to say. If you feel like my opinion is wrong, you might got a whole different perspective about it, let me know. Let's talk about these things. You can email me at Will&Passion 2020@gmail.com, or you can actually just comment on the post. You can comment on my video, or if you want to get into depth, we can actually sit down and do a video together. But I do want to get input from others to see how they really feel about mental health in the educational system. But that's basically all I got for you guys. Hope y'all have a blessed day today. Hope y'all make the most of your day. Coach Will is out. Yes, sir. Yes, Lord. Let go. Be great. Don't let nobody stop you. And always be you. I see y'all guys. That's it. Will&Passion Podcast, episode 4.